Hey guys, how are you? Happy holidays, Dynamite. Hi, Jahara. I hope you guys are doing great. I can't believe it's 2024 in just a few days, and here we are doing our first all signs for 2024. How's everyone doing? How are your holidays been so far? I am feeling rested. I had a super peaceful Christmas, which was really nice. Got to spend it not fully alone, but a lot of it alone, which is what I really needed, to be quite honest. I've been working like crazy, and I've been cautioned by several friends to start taking some downtime because they're starting to get worried about me, and rightfully so. But the reason why I've been working so hard is because in the new year, I am going to be announcing, I have a big announcement. Actually, I've got a couple of big announcements coming. One that I've been waiting 2 years almost to announce, and I finally get to announce it. And that'll probably come mid-January. But stay tuned because I have a really, really cool surprise. I'm going to be offering a free webinar workshop for you guys early January. So if you're interested, just you're going to find out through my newsletter. So if you haven't joined my newsletter, link is in the description below, I believe, to join, and you'll find out. I'll probably do a video, but stay tuned. Mark off January 6th on your calendars because I've got something super fun planned. And I'm putting it at a time so all of you in Europe can make it and all that kind of stuff. So, because we got to go big in 2024. We got to go big. We have a crazy conjunction, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, the biggest transit, in my opinion, of 2024 is happening April 20th, which will feel for 10 days on either side of it. So pretty much all of April. And I happen to plan the Forbidden Journey retreat around that conjunction because let's face it, when you have Jupiter, the planet of spirituality, of opening up our minds, our big belief systems, this idea of expanding ourselves, anything's possible, and the planet of good luck, and you partner it with Uranus, the planet of big surprises, things you're not expecting, spiritual awakenings. And then you have a few really cool people meet up in Colorado, Breckenridge, in a really awesome space to do a healing retreat. And if it's anything like the last one, which I know it's going to be, and probably better and stronger, I'm telling you, I can't wait to see some of the transformations that happen at that retreat. In fact, I've got some testimonials up on the website. So if you've been looking at coming to the retreat, go check out the website under the retreat page. It's in the link below, and go listen to what some of the people have said and some of the incredible healing results. I mean, we're talking people's hearing restored, someone's vision dramatically improved. People had celestial encounters and meeting visitations with their ancestors. Like, the stuff that happened blew my mind. I wasn't expecting it. But it's what's possible when the container is so high vibe. And it wasn't just me and Christina creating that. It was everyone who's there. So if you're interested in coming to the Forbidden Journey retreat this April, early bird ticket prices will be going up after the holidays. So secure your ticket now. You can put a deposit, and I can work out a payment plan with you too if you need some help there. Just let me know and we'll create a payment plan for you. Okay. What else? Okay. We're going into 2024 and I just feel really good things for us. And I feel like we're starting off the new year in a very blessed way because our beloved planet Mercury is going direct on the 1st, and Jupiter just happens to go direct 2 days prior. So we're kind of getting a really nice oomph going into 2024. I just feel like it's going to be a very mind expanding year. I think we're going to learn a lot. I think communication's definitely going to be a theme, but really this is about expanding. This is about really taking yourself beyond where you've always known yourself to go. When we think about the planet Jupiter, it is really about looking beyond the horizon, looking beyond where you can actually see and what is on the side that you cannot see, below the horizon. And I really feel like this is a year for many of us to not just challenge what we're actually capable of, but I feel like it's going to be a year where a lot of you recognize your potential and choose to really actualize your purpose in new and bigger ways than you already have. And so, and actually what I've got planned for January 6th, keep your calendars marked. That will help open that for you, and that's free. So, big things happening. Then of course we have our new moon in Capricorn on the 11th. And that is a really cool, moon because it's got a beautiful trine to the planet Uranus, shaking everything up. So I think that, if you're someone who's getting really, dedicated, committed, serious about how you're applying yourself to something, right? Capricorn is all about how you apply yourself to become better, to become more of a leveled up kind of person, right? It's always about achieving your goals. It's about taking yourself to the next place, maybe increasing your leadership skills. But ultimately, it's about long-term goals and success and whatever it is that you're committed to being successful at. I feel like this new moon in Capricorn in January, on January 11th, there's something really exciting about it with this trine to Uranus. Like something's getting shaken up, and it could be something exciting when it comes to your money because Uranus is in Taurus. So there could be like new exciting ways that you might be making money. I think some of you might actually be surprised with like a bonus or a raise or a new job opportunity or something like that. Or just a new income source, just something like that. For others of you, it could also be something related to your health, like because Taurus represents food. So I don't know, like maybe there's something revolved around there, how you use your resources, what kind of resources you use. I'm really excited about it. And what's really cool about this new moon, which of course I'll go into much deeper detail on our Alchemy call next month. And if you're not part of Alchemy, I highly suggest you join, because I just want to say to all my alchemists out there, you guys amaze me. I love all of you. And there have been several secret Santas in the group gifting people this year. And the level of generosity that you guys have offered one another just because of the community that has been created there are good people in this world. There really are. And a lot of you guys are in Alchemy. So if you're looking for your tribe, you just want a good community, I highly suggest you join us. But where I'm going with this is Saturn, the ruler of our new moon in Capricorn, is making beautiful aspects to Jupiter, planet of luck, and Mars, planet of action. So I just feel like, and they're both sextiles. So what it's going to happen is look for opportunities around the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, somewhere around there. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, because there might be opportunities for you to change how you're making your money, to change how you're using your money. I don't know, something, and it would be related to something that you want to be successful at, you've been trying to level up at, something when it comes to your career, your status, because it looks like a few doors might be opening up unexpectedly for many people. All right. So I don't know. We'll see. Good things are happening. And then of course we got Pluto moving into Aquarius in January, Uranus going direct, but that'll be on the next reading. I'll talk about that. So what else? I think that's good. I think that's good, right? I'm keeping my pad here because I'm going to try and mark down the timestamps. So it's easy for me to just go in there afterwards. So as I say that, air signs. We're going to start with you, and I'm just going to write that down. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's start with you. Remember, these are general readings, and we're going to find out what is the main theme and what is the potential challenge coming up for my air signs. Hello, everyone. Anika, Anna, Spela, Kayla, Danielle, Kathy, Michelle, Tanya, Dennis. Hello. And Kathy, William Murdoch. Hello. Okay. We have the main theme of your reading coming out. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Very much in theme with what I was just talking about. And what is the potential challenge here for my air signs? What is the potential challenge? Oh, okay. Very interesting. I'm going to say right off the bat here, air signs, I think something is coming your way. You've got some form of abundance, some form of beauty or love or something coming your way. But I think there's a need to really open up how you receive, being able to receive. So the theme of your reading is autumn, the card autumn, season autumn here. And that usually represents the harvest, right? It's when you get to pull in reaping all the rewards for your hard efforts. And this really speaks to this new moon in Capricorn. Like it's just, if you really put in the effort and the dedication and you persist and you stay at something, eventually something good can come out of it. And it seems like there's a theme here around being able to pull in your abundance, finally get this reward that perhaps you may have been working hard towards. I don't know, but the challenge is the planet Venus, which tells me, we'll see how this really kind of turns out, because for some of you, I just got a message that some of you might be in a relationship that isn't in your best interests and it doesn't allow you to attract what you're fully abundantly deserving. But that's just going to be a few of you. We'll see how the cards kind of play out. For others of you, it just feels like whether it's, Venus represents money, it represents relationships, it represents beauty. So, and pleasure, right? She rules Taurus. But it's also about harmony and balance. So is it hard for you to strike a balance there? Or for some of you, are you ready to finally open up your arms to maybe taking your relationship to a more expanded level? Maybe it's about being in a new relationship. Maybe this is about receiving more money. Let's find out where this is going, air signs. All right. Mind Matters. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Jenny. Wow, everyone's here. I love it. Let's see. What do we need to know about the past for my air signs? Okay, we have the Two of Coins in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords. What do we need to know about what's coming into the present moment here for my air signs? All right, we have the Hangman, Pisces energy. Okay. Four of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. And what is coming into the near future? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands upright, the Three of Wands, and then the Four of Cups in reverse. Overall energy, and let me just move this over here. Overall energy is the Judgment card with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, so I have to say it. For some of you, it feels like you might be having to make a very big decision about someone who may have wronged you. And this is why I think that message came up around the whole, like some of you are maybe in a relationship. And again, that doesn't mean a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a co-working relation. I don't know. It could be any kind of relationship, right? But some of you might be dealing with someone who may have wronged you, and you may have to be making a big decision about getting on a better, more aligned path. Making a judgment call. For others of you, this is potentially about making just a big decision in general. For some of you, you're going to have to be very strategic about it. The Seven of Swords can sometimes talk about being very strategic and planning in the future, like taking very necessary steps. And that could be that for some reason you need to do that. But the Judgment card is also a very spiritual card. This is about being more in alignment with your purpose, being more in alignment with your soul's calling. There could even be some sort of awakening that's happening for some of you. And I want to say, if that's the case with the Seven of Swords here, it might be around sabotage, self-sabotage. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can talk about self-sabotage. So just kind of keep that in mind, and how for some of you, this might be about like your own personal reckoning of like eliminating a self-sabotaging behavior so that you can receive what you deserve. In your past, you have the Two of Coins in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. So, I gotta say, sometimes the Two of Coins, when it's in reverse, can talk about like really opting to find balance. But I feel like something here was amiss, is like what really comes to mind. Something was off kilter or amiss. And you may have had to make a choice between something. With the Tower here in reverse, this could be in relation to something that was very upsetting in the past, or some disruption or something unexpected. For others of you, this might have been just about avoiding like some sort of disruption. Like you made a choice, you know what? Like, I don't want to go down this path. I know where this path is going to take me, and I'm not going there. And whatever the decision was, you made it very quickly, swiftly, and you were very clear about it with the Knight of Swords here. Swift action was definitely taken. In your current energies that are coming in here, we have the Hangman, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's a very polar kind of energy coming in here. There's this, you need to see a new perspective around something. Something's happening, like there might be a slowdown, a press pause, need for reflection. But at the same time, you've got this very anxious energy that just wants to like go, like let's move already. Four of Swords in reverse and Knight of Wands are very much that energy. It's like, you know what? I'm done thinking about this. I'm done reflecting on it. Like, it's time to take action. Now, the only thing I would say about the Knight of Wands in reverse is it can sometimes be the energy of like, this is an energy that doesn't always show up when it says it will. It's the energy that's not exactly dependable. And so I'm wondering if like you're needing to kind of look at that maybe within your own self, how maybe you're not showing up for yourself, your dreams, or if there's someone in your life that's maybe not showing up for you in the way that you deserve. Maybe someone that you need to count on and they're not really there. I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, it looks like the beginning of January, you're going to have to really look at the bigger picture. You're going to have to get a fresh new perspective. And this is about allowing yourself to go into a little bit of quiet time or darkness so that the things that need to be revealed to you can be revealed to you. Now, in your future, you have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, and then the Four of Cups in reverse. I kind of really like this energy, air signs, because what it feels like to me is that sometimes the Seven of Wands can be very defensive. You know, you feel like you're trying to fight for something, but you know, whatever this is, you have the higher ground, right? Seven of Wands, you always have the higher ground, and it feels more of like an energized, like something's energizing you to really start manifesting something that's within tangible reach to you, right? The Three of Wands it's still not right there with you, but it's close. Like it's coming in, and these are like newer opportunities. These are newer things that you're wanting to create. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, this is telling me like you're finally like ready to receive some sort of blessing, right? And you're not going to allow an opportunity to pass you by. And so I wonder with this new moon in Capricorn for you, what kind of opportunity might be coming in that you need to be really like maybe open to. But it feels like in order to like seize that, something else might have to be severed, or you're going to have to make a choice to like stop going in this direction and maybe go in a different direction. But at the end of the day, like judgment is a decision. So let's see where this is all going. And I'm going to move that there. Okay. Tell me, what is the Judgment card about here for my air signs? What is this Judgment card all about? Yeah, the seven of coins in reverse. I feel like some of you are getting ready to pull your energy, possibly for some of you, your money out of an investment, whether it's a relationship or an actual financial investment or something that you just put a lot of time into, right? It's not producing what the rewards that you really deserve. And Venus is about knowing your worth, right? Okay, what else do we need to know about? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. And then, oh, I love it. And then we have the Hangman in reverse and the Magician. Okay, so really strong cards here on your main energy air signs, because it looks like whatever you're going to be pulling your energy out of and you're going to be making this really big decision, you feel very confident about it. In fact, I dare say air signs, you feel pretty bold. You've got courage, and I want to say that there's something very attractive about you doing this. You're definitely going to get a new perspective. Okay. That is like a massive theme here in your reading. You're going to see something in a brand new way that you never saw it before. And it's going to facilitate something around your ability to utilize all the tools that you have to manifest, to make things happen. For some of you, you might be getting the help of someone. Sometimes the Magician can represent someone helping you manifest things. So maybe it's aligning with another person. And maybe it means disengaging with another. So I don't know, but I like this. It's strong energy here. Tell me about the Two of Coins in reverse. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Okay, you have the Nine of Coins and the Knight of Cups coming in. So yeah, something was amiss, but you were forced to kind of make a decision here. And again, it feels like you maybe were going down one path and chose a different thing, and you chose yourself. You chose your own worth. And for some of you, this did have to do with operating from your heart, like choosing your dreams, choosing maybe creative endeavors. For some of you, this was about opening your heart to another. And it's about there's something here though, like the Tower comes up because if I want to say you avoid something that could have disrupted. What is this Tower in reverse? Oh, heartache is what you avoided. Pain, suffering, like, just something that would have really maybe hurt you in some capacity. Like you just don't want to go down that road anymore. You don't want the disruption of that energy. Tell me more about this Tower. Yeah, okay, you have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and then the Five of Coins in reverse. Wow. So I would say that you're no longer wanting to be rejected. You're no longer wanting to pretend like you're an option, maybe to someone else. For others of you, I really feel like some of you have had a come to Jesus kind of moment about your own worthiness, of what your value is and what you're going to stand for and what you're not going to stand for. And I think you've made, whether it's just recently in the past or a while ago, you've made this decision because for some of you, this may have been about a particular relationship. For others of you, this is like realizing you're not following your dreams. You're not following your heart. You're not doing what your heart really wants. And it's led you down a path that was very difficult and exhausting. And you're like, this is not what I want. And so whatever choice you made here, you chose yourself, you chose your dreams, you chose love, you chose something here to pursue that was really kind of heart expanding for sure. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. So I see why Venus has definitely shown up as your potential challenge here, because this may have been something that is like, did anyone see where that card went? Did a card fly out? Or am I just like, did I just think something happened? Did nothing happen? Did you guys tell me if a card actually flew out? I don't see it anywhere, so maybe I'm going crazy. I am going crazy, aren't I? No card? I'm just gonna keep shuffling. Okay, this Knight of Swords. What is this Knight of Swords? I just don't want to lose a card for future readings if okay. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay. Ah, yes. Look, 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Okay, thank you. No card. You made a decision. I feel like there was a situation where reciprocity may have not been kosher. You may have been in a situation where you were giving more than what you were receiving, or you're just kind of constantly putting efforts into something where you weren't getting anything back in return. And I feel like you made a decision no, this isn't working for me anymore. And you somehow made a shift. Now, whether or not you said no or not, but you definitely shifted the energies here, and you made a decision and you took some sort of action to back that up. So let me see what the Hangman is. What's this Hangman coming into the current energies? Okay, we have the 8 of Coins coming up. No card came out. Okay, thanks. I am going crazy. What else do we need to know about this Hangman? Okay, the Queen of Coins. Wow, I'm really resonating with this reading, and I'm not even an air sign. So it feels like you're going to be pressing pause and needing to reflect and look at something in a new way. Now, it's going to be in relation to how much effort you put into something, your skills that you're trying to master, your work, it could be, or it's just how you're making money. Because then we also have the Queen of Coins here coming in. And it's like, for some of you, this is about, your own status. This is about you being really successful when it comes to how you work. How you make money, or even just the resources that you work. For others of you, this is just about the effort that you put into taking care of you, right? Queen of Coins is very much about taking care of herself. She's a very nurturing energy. And I think there's something about needing to really, shift something around this for you coming up. Now, the 4 of Swords is in reverse here, which brings in a bit of an anxious energy. Okay, 7 of Cups. I wonder if you're going to have multiple options or different choices to choose from. And you're like, let me see. What else is coming up with this 4 of Swords in reverse? What is this 4 of Swords? Okay. Woo! Okay. Well, you've got the Tower coming up twice in your reading. You have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the Tower card. Okay. You're anxious because I feel like you're getting ready to make a decision. Possibly for some of you, this is around a very creative endeavor. This could be very spiritual in nature. For some of you, it could be both. But the Ace of Wands is always about, really, it's very much action. It's an energetic action card, pursuit. And it's also something that excites you, right? Like there's passion here. And I think you're anxious about choosing this, but there's some confusion on it, I would say. And with the Tower, I think it's because whatever this is going to be, it's going to be a disruption to your life. So it's funny because you avoided the disruption up here, but there's something coming in here that's also like the Tower. It's for some of you, it just might be that it's something unexpected. There might be some unexpected opportunity coming your way that really shakes things up, and it gets you a little anxious because you're like, oh my God, do I take this? Do I not take this? What do I do here? What's this Knight of Wands in reverse? The Chariot card in reverse. Okay. Ooh, and then the Knight of Coins in reverse. One more card on this Knight of Wands, please, in reverse. Ten of Cups. I feel like you're going to want to take really swift action, and it would be spontaneous, but it's also like, okay, hold on. There's like a bunch of messages coming in here. Okay, for some of you, when this pertains to the energy of maybe not always dependable, not always showing up, it's like you're done with, it feels like you're done with waiting on something, and you're going to pursue a path that isn't exactly crystal clear, or it's not like smooth sailing, like no problems ahead. It's a path that you're feeling very called to. And I would say that it's something that is related to your long-term dreams. Okay, Ten of Cups. This is something that would make you very, very happy. But I think the pursuit of it might not come in the package or the path that you think. Oftentimes we think that what it is that we want, like the path is just going to be so clear and like nothing's going to be stopping us. And oftentimes the things that we want the most often require us to overcome certain obstacles. And I feel like there's going to be a few obstacles that you need to overcome, but you're willing to do it because you realize that the waiting on whatever it was you were waiting on isn't worth it anymore. Like it's not producing what you want it to produce. And you're looking for your abundance. You're looking for your bag, so to speak, from life. So let me see what the Seven of Wands is about in your future energies. What's the Seven of Wands in reverse? Or sorry, no, it's not in reverse. Seven of Wands, future energies. What's this about? Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like if you've been in a battle of something, if you feel like you've been going at something uphill for a while, I think things are going to shift for you. And whatever the fight has been where you thought like, maybe I don't have enough strength to get through this, you're going to have enough strength. You're going to be able to overcome it. Whatever this is, whatever challenge is in your way that is between you and your dream. Like when we talk about the gap, and this is why I put out this video last week, the reel or even the short on YouTube, is this idea of there's this gap always between where we are and where we want to be. And, but in the gap is where all the magic happens. And we're always thinking about being from one point to the other point, but the journey itself is what shapes who we are. And I feel like air signs, this is going to provide you with a lot more riches than you realize, in a sense of your whatever feels like you've been battling or whatever, the tides are going to shift here for you. And you're going to be stronger for it. And the development that you've gone through, just even on a soul level, is preparing you for what's next so that you are able to be in that resonance with where your dreams are, whatever this 10 of Cups is to you. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. So you know that in order to have what it is that you want, you've got to end something, with the 9 of Swords in reverse. Like there's some kind of behavior or pattern or someone in your life that isn't good for you. And you've got to think about like, okay, this, I can't, and it could be even a fear. It could be a fearful sabotaging thing, right? Something that gives you anxiety, but you're like, I need to overcome this. I need to face it. And you're ready to walk away from whatever's been haunting you or holding you in past patterns that don't allow you to actually manifest what it is that you want. So this is going to really come to a head, for you in the near future. Tell me about the 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So, in the past, I think you've hesitated on something. Or we have the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and then the Fool in reverse. So I think that you've got a new opportunity coming in. There's a brand new start in some way. For some of you, this is really opening up a brand new, I don't even feel like it's a chapter for some of you. It feels like a whole new book, a whole new part of your life. For some of you, it may just be a chapter, but I think in the past, you've hesitated and you missed an opportunity, or you held back on something that you were like, oh, if I had just done it then, where would I be now? And I think something's really coming to a head here for you where something's going to really shift. Change is coming in. There's a little bit of luck on your side and you're not going to miss the opportunity. And there's something brand new that I think in the past you may have passed on. You're not going to pass on at this time. And for others of you, it's just been something you've been hesitant to start, but you're now going to. So open up that receiving muscle, air signs. Allow yourself to know your worth. Definitely think about removing things, behaviors, mindsets, people, whatever it is out of your life that doesn't allow you to be more receptive to what you really deserve. Because it does look like you've already made some shifts here in the past. So just keep on that train. All right. So that's my reading for air signs. And look at that. I made it under 30 minutes. Love it. Okay. How did that resonate with my air signs? And of course, if anyone needs their own personal reading, you can book with me. Link is in the description. All right. Okay. Are you guys sleeping in the chat? The chat has not moved in 10 minutes. Okay. Let me see. Where are we at? We're at, 38:30. Fire signs. Fire signs. You guys are next. So let's see what's going to go on for Aries, Leo, and Sag. Everyone's in a food coma, right? From Christmas, for those of you who celebrate, or Hanukkah, whatever holidays you may have been celebrating, or maybe you don't celebrate, but you just wanted to eat a lot too, because sometimes I like doing that. Andreas, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Ooh, so I did come up with a little drink I concocted. If any of you guys love chai lattes, and you're like someone who likes to get like the real chai mixture, I don't know if they sell them in your grocery stores, but we have a really nice grocery store here that will that sells the jug of the actual chai mixture. And so I did some of that on ice with rum chata and spiced rum and a little bit of milk. And it was pretty yummy. I gotta say, it was pretty yummy. I'm a rum girl because, you know, being on the islands and all, I love my rum. So do my guides. I get really good downloads when I'm on rum. So I think my guides like a little spiced rum here and there, a little dark and stormy, maybe a rum and Coke. And don't give me heck for drinking Coke in the live chat there. It's not going to work on me. I barely drink it every now and then, though. It's a little something toxic in your life ain't going to kill you. It keeps the immune system sharp. Oh, Dennis doesn't have Suitor here. Hi, Ellen. Oh, you're drinking chai tea right now? That's so cool, Kathy. All right, fire signs. Let's find out what's going on. Ooh, painting. What are you painting? Shepherd and Trident. What kind of painting? All right. And don't forget, if you're interested in coming to the Forbidden Journey Retreat, early bird ticket prices are going up after the holidays. So if you want to secure the early bird ticket price, reach out to me. Bring on the fire indeed. All right, let's get into it. Let's find out what is the main theme. What is the challenge for my fire signs? What is the main theme and what is the potential challenge for my fire signs? What is the main theme? Oh, okay. And what is the challenge? We've got two here. Fire. You've been called. You've been called. Okay. The main theme of your reading is a coagulation. So this is telling me this is about things finally coming together. This is about something sticking, merging. Now, your potential challenge, you do have the Raven's Head, which means that you are going through a journey right now. The Raven's Head means you are ready for a deeply, whether it's healing or spiritual journey. There's some sort of personal transformation that you're going through. And you don't really have a choice in the matter. You're going through it. Okay. That could be something that has been difficult for you up until now. Maybe something you've been going through, but the other card that's coming up as your challenge is, dissolution. Okay. So let's go into the book for that, because this is about like, I feel like for some of you, this is deeply spiritual. Because dissolution is about being able to dissolve into one, which I wonder too, if like with coagulation for some of you, like Is there just this part of you that you've denied? Is there a part, this could be about soul fractal healing for some of you. For others of you, this is about you really merging with a dream of yours or something that you want to become. A part of you, like even maybe it's your future self. I don't know, but let's kind of, okay. Dissolution is about surrender, dissolving, and formlessness. It's very Neptunian, right? So dissolution is the great alchemical operation of water. It represents the form becoming formless, that which is solid dissolving into liquid. In many alchemical, I wonder if for some of you with this coagulation as a theme, I wonder if maybe it's time to not be stuck together, like in a sense of holding it together. Like there might be this thing like you really need to let go and not try to control. That could be, because that could be a shadow element of coagulation. Not necessarily, but let me just keep reading here because I'm just, as messages come in, I want to share them. In many alchemical texts, this is the first operation and summarizes the heart of alchemy, as in the axiom, dissolve to unite. See, that's what I'm saying. Like it feels like it's, for some of you, it may be about letting go and surrendering control of needing to hold something together. But for most of you, I think that this is about allowing something to emerge. And it's about a union, and whether it's a union of you and spirit, union of you and another, union of you and your dreams. I'm not sure, but for our purposes, it is important to know that dissolution involves a dissolving of definitions, identities, and labels. The strongholds of the ego drown in the emotional realm of water. We dive back to the beginning, the prima materia. This operation is humbling and disorienting and oftentimes feels as though the self we knew has disappeared. Who are we now? How will others describe us? When these questions are afoot, the alchemical magic of dissolution is underway. By surrendering to the waves, we unite with the primordial essence and return to our deepest self. And I feel you're going through something very deeply spiritual, fire signs. Like you're really being called. Like you are being called right now. And there's to be quite honest, you don't really have a choice in the matter. Your higher self is steering the ship here. And this is something that you've been kind of orchestrating from behind the scenes, so to speak. Your conscious, or maybe your unconscious self might not be happy about the way it's all going down, but something is being tried to be made conscious here for you. And again, it does feel for the most part that it is about bringing something together. Allowing something to finally, it's like something has to go like you almost have to become formless and dissolve all your ideas or beliefs about something in order for the thing to emerge whole, like to come together. So let's see where this is all going. What do we need to know about the past here for my fire signs? All right, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy coming up. We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely deeply spiritual. You have the King of Coins coming in. What do we have coming into the present energies here for my fire signs? Ooh, okay, we have the 8 of Swords. Seeing trapped in the head, overthinking something. Oh, in the heart of your spread, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Upright. Very nice. And then we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are going through something deep with your own inner child. Like there's something that you need to bring back home in order for you to actually move forward in something, for like whether it's a dream to come true, for you to unite with in a relationship, maybe it's work related. I don't know, but it just feels like it's got some inner child vibes to this, or something from your past, your childhood, or someone from your past. It could be even too. What's coming into the future energies here? Okay, we have the 3 of Coins. Okay, interesting. You have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and then you have the Page of Wands. Huh. Okay. Overall energy, yeah. Oh, overall energy, 9 of Swords. The Empress underneath it. For some of you, this is like something that you've got a lot of anxiety or fear or stress around. You maybe even been losing sleep over this. But it's about, like, the Empress is about, you know, for some of you, maybe this is about having children. I don't know, because that can be the case, but it's about, you know, birthing something into this world. Birthing, it could be a new version of yourself. It's also about understanding, like, how abundant you really are and what you're capable of. It's your potential. The Empress she rules Taurus and Libra. And so this is about your value. This is about being in harmony with life, being in harmony maybe with your dreams, your soul. Because I feel like a lot of you are going through something deeply spiritual right now, or on a very healing path. It's just kind of the energies that are coming up here. So for some of you, it might be fear and anxiety over becoming a mother. Obviously, that's not going to be all of you, but the Empress is also about, like, how fertile is my life? How fertile are my dreams? How fertile is the future for me, right? Will I be able to grow something in the seed, where, like, from the seeds that I plant? And maybe you've got stress and anxiety over that. But there's something here that you're needing to really let go of and surrender into something that has been deeply calling upon you, so that something can come together. So in the past, you have the Hermit, the 9 of Wands, and the King of Coins. So I'm seeing you, maybe you've had to retreat, go within. You needed to really kind of look within yourself at your inner world and look at some of the struggles, look at the things that have been really difficult for you to overcome. Like, 9 of Wands means you've been working at something for a while. You've been putting in a lot of effort, a lot of energy, but, you know, you've had a lot of challenges. And, you know, the 9 of Wands is saying, like, you're almost there, but you also have the King of Coins here. And so for some of you, this might have been about having, like, real stability in your life, having real stable finances, resources, someone who you can count on, who's going to always be there for you. Maybe for some of you, you want to become the King of Coins. This could be like a business owner or someone who is running a higher position in a company. But overall, it's about stability, it's about security, and it's about dependability. And I think you've been looking for these things, or it's been a major theme for you in how you're going to achieve that. Now, in your current energies, you have the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, not the 7, the 8 of Swords, the Wheel, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. So there's something in your head that I see you overthinking something in the first half of January. Okay, you're in your head, you're overanalyzing something. You're kind of your own worst enemy here, fire signs. But there's a change coming here. The wheel is turning. Fate might be something. There's a divine timing might be coming in here. And with the 6 of Cups in reverse, I gotta say, it feels, for some of you, I wonder if it's dealing with someone from your past, or even just the past of your childhood. But I even feel like for some of you, these are like long held dreams that you've really wanted for a long time, and thought they were shelved, and maybe they're not shelved. I'm seeing, though, that there's going to be a sense of loss before there's a gain. And again, that could just be a perception shift for some of you. Okay, it may not actually be a literal thing. And then in your future, we have the 3 of Coins, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and then the Page of Wands. Look, I see you building something. You're starting to lay the groundwork. The Three of Coins means you might be working with other people. This is about building something with someone else potentially, or this is about you starting to work on your own skills, like working to master on something. With the Ten of Cups here in reverse, though, this is like saying that, you know, like the Ten of Cups in reverse could mean that there is the dissolution of a long other kind of dream that you may have had in order to capitalize on this. But that's not always the case with the Ten of Cups in reverse. For some of you, this just might be, we'll see how the cards come out, but I feel, again, it feels something related around like seeing things in a different way. Like how you perceived it to happen or come about. Again, it feels like you shift something and then you get some good news with the Page of Wands here. This is about a lucky break. This is about some sort of information coming your way or news, maybe a phone call, an email. Something exciting is happening here. So again, it feels like something might be falling apart, and it could just be the old version of you so that the new version of you can emerge. It could be just that. I want to say that's simple, but it's never that simple, right? Like, okay, what's this Nine of Swords? What's this Nine of Swords? Okay. The Knight of Cups and the Wheel again in reverse. So look, it's changing. I really feel this is about going after your dreams. This is about something tied to your dreams, okay? Whether it's something related to work, related to your health, related to another person in your life, something creative. I don't know, but it's definitely with the Knight of Cups. This is like something that your heart desires, a dream, a wish, and you're afraid that if you go after it, like it's not going to really work out for you. Something's going to get in the way. And that maybe it's not part of your destiny, and this is what you're scared of, and this is what needs to, I think, shift, especially when we have the Eight of Swords coming up here in your current energies. Tell me about the Hermit. Well, okay. Oh, Nine of Wands again. Wow, so many cards coming up. And the Ace of Cups on your Hermit. So look, again, you needed to go within to really reassess, to look at what is it that your heart wants? What is it that your intuition is guiding you towards? What are your dreams, right? And it's like really kind of looking at perhaps the struggle ahead of you in order to do that. Or if you've been working already so hard at this, like to try and get it off the ground, to start it, to open up an opportunity, something around this. Tell me, now let's find out what the Nine of Wands is here. You have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups coming in. I wonder if you've tried a lot of different things. You've like maybe gone down a couple of paths that didn't really produce the kind of results or expectations that you held. And you might even be considering, you may have even considered like walking away from this, like leaving it behind. Again, for others of you, it feels like you may have been putting so much effort into something that's really not manifesting, and you've opened up all these other doors and you're realizing this isn't really what I want, and what I want is to follow my heart. And I think you had, like, again, it feels like you had a bit of a come to Jesus moment here, fire signs. And you do feel very strongly you've been going through something deeply spiritual here. Tell me about this King of Coins, because this is telling me like either you're looking for someone or you were looking to build a lot of security and stability, particularly around your finances, your home life, and just personal value. Tell me about this King of Coins. What's this King of Coins in the past? Ooh, okay, we have the Temperance card in reverse and the Star. I think there's been like a lack of patience, or like patience at least was wearing thin. You may have had a lot of patience, but you're like, okay, come on, like when is this going to happen? When is this going to finally come together? But I look though, like whatever it is that you're looking for security in, it's also like, we're talking about a big wish here. Ace of Cups, the Star, you know, like this is definitely something you deeply desire and want. And I think you've been really trying to get yourself on the path of like whatever it is that you feel kind of called to, destined to. And for some of you, you know, you may have had to really kind of go through some sort of healing. The Star card can be very healing around things being very like unpredictable and not in balance, not in harmony. Again, too, the Temperance card in reverse can also represent someone who's been put through the washing machine of spiritual awakening, really going through it. Let me see what this Eight of Swords is about. What's this Eight of Swords in the current energies? Okay, you have the Six of Wands. So you're just like really overthinking, like, am I going to be successful at this? Am I going to be really happy? That's way too many cards. Will I be acknowledged? Will I be seen? Will people notice? More cards. Okay, but you have also the Five of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Tower in reverse, and the Eight of Coins. And I feel like, you know, you just don't want to be discontent anymore, fire signs, with whatever that you've been going through. You're like, okay, look, you've got the Page of Cups here, the Ace of Cups, the Star card, the Wheel, the Ten of Cups here, even though it's in reverse. Like you're really focused on what your heart wants, your dreams, your wishes, your deepest desires. And I think that you know that one way that you can avoid things going wrong and following your dreams is like, if you really work on your mastery, like just do the work, apply yourself. And I think this is what's so funny about things is like, when I think about how all of us operate in this world, even like, let's just say before any of us really kind of go through a spiritual awakening, you know, you're just living in the matrix, you're doing your thing. And, you know, we'll work so hard at something that doesn't necessarily bring us joy, but it brings us security. It brings us financial reward, or it's like what we're supposed to do. But when it comes to actually following our dreams, we won't put in the same kind of effort because we believe somehow that it should just happen, or there's a lack of even self-value. I don't know, like, but I feel like you're gonna be overcoming your own thoughts and minds and beliefs around the work that you need to put in to make your dreams come true or to make wish fulfillments happen. And it's around you being acknowledged and successful at something. And it's because you no longer want to be unhappy in some area of your life or with something. Now you've got the Wheel coming in, which is telling me change is definitely happening here for you. Way too many cards. Okay, so look at that. The Empress in reverse. What else is this Wheel? So there is definitely some kind of fertility, some kind of abundance kind of coming in here. Something's definitely, yeah, you're moving on. So you have the Empress in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and then the Six of Swords. So you are coming out of a place where you feel unseen. You feel like you've had to remain hidden. It feels like you're going to allow yourself to be put into the spotlight. Now, this might just even be the spotlight of your own destiny, your own journey. You're not going to hide. You're willing to put yourself out there. and possibly be seen in ways that maybe the world around you, the immediate world around you, isn't used to. But there's something about you needing to really dissolve a part of you or a belief or something to surrender and go into this calling that you've been feeling so that all of this can kind of come together. And I see you moving in, like you'll be moving out of this place where you don't feel abundant or you don't feel worthy. You don't feel like the ground is actually fertile with where you're planting your seeds. Tell me about this 4 of Cups in reverse. Or sorry, 6 of Cups in reverse. I'm so bad with the Roman numerals. Tell me about the 6 of Cups in reverse. There's your fierce 9 of Swords all over again. Something from your past, whether you dealt with just like someone from your past or a childhood thing that causes all this anxiety and stress. The Emperor. I wonder if this is about you being the leader of your own life, like you taking the reins of your own life, finally getting control, being like the head honcho. And the 2 of Swords, and being kind of at a stalemate. Do I do this? Do I not? Do I do this? Do I not? It's something to do with success for you guys, fire signs, whether or not you're going to be successful at whatever this means for you, and being able to execute it. And I don't even want to say execute it flawlessly, because none of us execute anything flawlessly. And to be quite honest, the flaws actually enrichen the journey. So there's going to be a shift. And I think what I'm seeing here is that I feel like you are going to take the reins of your life. You're going to take control. It's almost like you're not going to let your past control you anymore, and you're going to start taking control of your present so you can change your future. Is what it feels like to me. And it's a bit scary. But I see you really kind of being in this moment here. Tell me about the 3 of Coins. What's this 3 of Coins? Because now you're starting to work on something. Yeah, with someone else. You got the Lovers. So for some of you, this is a really big decision. You're making a choice. You're going ahead. You're going to start building something new. For some of you, this is a relationship, someone you care about. Tell me more about the 3 of Coins. Again, though, what I love about the Lovers card coming out for all of you is the Lovers is coagulation. It's 2 things merging, sticking together. And look at that. You got the 7 of Swords coming in as well. What's this 7 of Swords? I think, yeah, okay. Hermit in reverse, Queen of Swords. The 7 of Swords is strategic. It's planning. It's being very clear about what it wants, not hiding in the background, like really putting everything out on the table. So I see that there's a lot of strategy going into this, and a lot of clarity. And whatever decision you're making, or whoever you might be working with here, it's in beautiful harmony. And I think part of that is because there's so much clarity. So what's this 10 of Cups? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, we have the Page of Coins in reverse. We have the King of Wands. I'm going to stop there because I'm getting a message that this is about you've worked on this long-term dream, or you've been kind of putting energy into it. But the truth is, though, there's something about it that's been a little bit half-assed, so to speak. And I think you're shifting that energy. So there's some kind of realization that you're making that, you know what, I really wasn't maybe applying myself in the best way that I could have. and still expecting great results. And I think that there's some shift that's happening where like there's so much clarity, you're ready to go, there's a decision being made, things are coming together, and you've got the confidence with the King of Wands, this confidence and fired up energy, right? The King of Wands is not just courageous, but very motivated and willing, determined to really go ahead with kind of maybe making your dreams come true. I want to say where it may have felt like you were unsure of how that was going to happen, because then we also have the Page of Wands here, which is good news, right? And so let's see. What is this Page of Wands? What is this page? Huh. Wow. Well, there's your King of Coins. And then you got a Page of Wands in reverse. Look, I feel like in the past you were not so confident in your ability to create security, and maybe even your own abundance for yourself, get to a specific level that maybe it's taking something to a much bigger level than you've ever worked for or known to be. And I think you're going to finally get some good news, possibly around something that you maybe didn't have as much confidence in, and you might be surprised, fire signs. I think you might be surprised. It's like, that's how it feels to me. Like you had maybe lower expectations of something, or maybe no expectations, and all of a sudden you get this good news and there's security there and it's stable and it's like the thing that you've been really wanting to produce or create or align yourself with. So I like it. I like it, fire signs. So that's my reading for you. Looks like it's all going in a good direction. How was that for my fire signs? Did that resonate with you guys? For those of you in the live chat. And of course, if you're already here, please hit the like button. Help my channel out. It's one of the easiest ways you can support my work, my channel, the time that I put into doing these readings. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And for those of you watching later, or if you're watching right now, any extra little comments always help the algorithms. So dropping a comment is also great. Thanks. All right. So we are moving on to Earth signs. That was... Okay. We're moving on to Earth. Mind matters. Exactly, Nicole. Hey, Celeste. You're welcome, Ellen. Awesome, Dennis. That's cool. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys are next. Kayla, something is going on. Never had insomnia. Yeah, I know. 2023 was the year I freaking had insomnia. I feel like I almost can't fall asleep anymore unless I'm listening to a podcast or a YouTube video or just something to like, because I don't like having TVs on or anything like that, but I like listening to, I never used to be that way. Oh, speaking of which, have you guys had crazy dreams in the last like 24 hours, 48 hours or something? Because Mars and Mercury are squaring Neptune right now. And I had a crazy dream last night. I was on some ship on the open waters, and then there was like a submarine below me, and the submarine was like following me but pretending not to be. And I was like, I caught on, and so I turned the ship in a different direction, and the submarine like turned around and started following me, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so then I had to go down this different like waterway to kind of escape, and I was able to escape a little bit, at least get to some kind of land and get off my ship, and then run into a town where I had to hide from all these men that were kind of trying to, I don't know what they were hunting me down for. But I just remember like not being able to have my head up above the window and needing to stay hidden. I think something in my subconscious is trying to surface and is trying to chase me down so I can look at it and stop running away from it. Maybe it has to do with men. That would make sense. Stop running away from men. Oh my gosh. Yeah, very vivid and realistic, Lindsay. Dreams, very cool. Hey, Fireball Productions. Ooh. Ooh, a black Dodge Charger. Brand new, very nice. Maybe that's coming in. I actually had a dream also that one of you told me you were coming to my retreat. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I actually remembered that in the shower this afternoon. I was like, oh yeah, that happened in my dream. We'll see, because I remember I was shocked. We'll see if it comes true. Can't tell you which one of you it was. All right, Earth signs, let's find out what's in store for you. What is the main theme, and what is the potential challenge for my Earth signs for the first half of January 2024? What is the main theme, and what is the potential challenge for my Earth signs? Okay, what is the potential challenge? You guys get 2 as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ah, of course. My goodness. Okay. Earth signs. Your main theme is Pluto. Don't we love the planet of death and rebirth, transformation, power? Oh, the underworld. The underworld. And I look at your... Oh, man. Okay. I mean, Pluto is about to leave Capricorn in the next few weeks. So it is trining all of you, or if you're a Capricorn, it's in your sign. You've been having it in your sign for probably you're ready to kick Pluto out to the curb, but that means it's going into your money house after. So I don't know, but, okay. Pluto. I think that you're undergoing a transformation, of yourself and how you relate to others, Earth signs. And I say that because your challenge is the conjunction card with Mercury. So there's something about clarity, communication, ideas, and being able to maybe get on the same page or connect with other people. Perhaps it's someone important to you, but or just could be people in general. I don't know why. I feel like it's people for some reason. For others of you, if it's not people, you're having to face something around your own personal power and bringing forth like the the conjunction of your own ideas. Okay. Mercury represents speaking, writing, communicating. So all manners of that. It feels like there's some sort of transformation within your own personal power of how you're, again, it could be again relating to just a lot of people, the world, but it feels like really kind of coming into your own when it comes to your own ideas, or maybe something that you've been wanting to create or teach or offer or learn with Mercury here. Let's see where the cards are going with this. What do we need to know about the past for my earth signs? Okay, you have the 2 of coins in reverse. You also have the 8 of swords in upright, sorry, not in reverse. And then you have the Knight of Coins. Okay. Coming into the current energies. You have the Ace of Coins. You have the Wheel in reverse in the same position, but in a different position, I guess, as fire signs did. What else? Ooh, the Devil in reverse. All right. Powerful first half of the month for you guys, earth signs. Again, power is definitely coming up here. Tell me about the future. You have the King of Coins in reverse. That's you. Seven of Cups in reverse. And then the King of Cups. Overall energy. The 10 of Coins in reverse with the Tower in reverse. Well, no one's going quietly into 2024, it seems. We're all making a splash. So, earth signs. There's likely been a shakeup in your past here, and it's really kind of shaken up where you thought everything was going, where you thought your foundation was, where you thought your investments were taking you, where you thought your security was. And I feel like you're going through a little bit of a rebirth. And for some of you, it might feel like an ending to something, but again, endings always bring new beginnings, and that's what I'm seeing in your reading here. So if you've kind of been going through this death process, right? Pluto represents the death card. It's Scorpio, where things have really had to kind of pull the veil back on and really look at things for what they are, no illusions. You needed to get to the truth of something. I think that's come through a lot of shaky foundation in your past when it comes to your own security. Maybe this is about your money. But just in general, like what you thought you were building your foundation on long term is what it feels like. Or where you invest your time. Now in your past, you have the 2 of Coins in reverse. This is the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So look, I'm seeing here that you needed to make a decision, but I see you kind of going back and forth here, and you're really kind of looking at things, and you were really caught up in your own head. Like it's like you couldn't get out of your own way, or just kept analyzing things over and over and over again, looking at them from different angles, different situations, and playing the potentials out all in your head. But in all doing that, you did make progress forward in some way. You know, the Knight of Coins is saying there was movement. You took some sort of action, albeit slowly. Okay. But steadily. So I don't know exactly what that pertains to. So while you were all caught up in your head, you still were at least taking some sort of steady action towards something. Now, in your current energies, you have the Ace of Coins, the Wheel in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. So I have a very interesting message here for you, Earth signs. You've got a brand new opportunity coming in the first half of January. For some of you, for all of you, it's about something tangible in this 3D reality, okay? It might be money, it might be relationships, it might be your health, some sort of security, but it's taking root, okay, in the first half of January. However, I have to say this. You have the wheel in reverse and you have the devil in reverse. Things will not move forward in the way that you maybe anticipate until you release yourself from something that you've been shackled or bound to. We'll find out more what that is. This could be a fear. This could be a sabotaging behavior. This could be a toxic trait of yours. This could be someone toxic in your life. It's just, it really kind of depends, but it's just you felt stuck or bound to something and you're going to set yourself free. And that's what I believe is what's going to shift things. Now, in your future, you have the King of Coins in reverse, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and then you have the King of Cups. Look, there's an energy here of the King of Coins represents someone, when he's in reverse, represents someone who doesn't show up when they say they are. They're not dependable. Dependable in the sense like they don't follow through on their words. So oftentimes their actions don't meet up with their words. It's the father energy of the father that, says he's going to be at his kid's game and then doesn't get stuck at work. It's also the kind of energy that will gamble and be addicted to gambling things away. And it doesn't necessarily have to be money, but, it doesn't have a secure energy to them, right? It's really hard to trust or lean into a King of Coins in reverse. Seven of Cups. So this energy is showing up in your future somehow, okay? It's presenting itself, whether it's in the form of a person, a situation, or just a part of you. I don't know. But you've got the Seven of Cups here in reverse, which is saying all illusions are shattered. And I really feel like that's going to be a big thing here for you. Like with Mercury here as your challenge, like you're going to get a lot of clarity. Things are going to be very, like you're going to see the forest from the trees. Okay. Something is definitely kind of being revealed or exposed here for you, especially with Pluto being your main energy. But what it's bringing forth though, is this King of Cups energy, which is, this is mature love. This is mature intuition. This is a mature dream. Okay. This is someone who you can lean on emotionally. This is someone who, is, secure emotionally, but also it's a secure dream. So take it however it really relates to you. And I see that kind of coming forward. So something's coming together here, but in order to do it, you need the clarity, and you're going to get the clarity. But I want to say there's a shift that you need to overcome within yourself. It feels like of unshackling yourself from something. And then all of a sudden, boom, everything makes sense. So let's see, with this 10 of Coins in reverse, what is the 10 of Coins in reverse? Ooh, I like it. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Swords in reverse, and the Faith card, also the Hierophant, in this deck. So look, you're ready to make some sort of commitment to a new opportunity that's going to be coming your way in the first half of January. Okay. And it's solid, it's secure, it's dependable, whatever it is. You're looking to, in order to do this though, you've kind of got to release yourself from something you thought you were always going to be secure in, or how you thought something was going to go down, and let that go and charge forward into something where you're no longer having to fight. Like, again, some of this might be self-sabotaging behaviors that you're going to be letting go of. But I see you swiftly moving forward, taking some kind of action, and it's toward to me, the Faith card is, it's representative of a commitment of some kind. And it also could be very deeply spiritual in nature. It's traditional. So you might be securing yourself to something or moving towards something a little bit more traditional than what you thought, or something that represents traditional security. Again, it's shaking up things for you. It's not what you thought. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I want to make that very clear. Again, your idea, when we talk about Mercury, your idea of how something comes together or what it's supposed to look like could be shifting over this first half of January. Because there is something that's going through a death and rebirth process in your life. Tell me about this Two of Coins. Ultimately, really pulling back the veil of illusions and looking at the real hard truth here that can't be ignored. Tell me about this Two of Coins. Okay. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups coming in on this Two of Coins. So yeah, like, you're kind of like, what do I do here? Kind of feeling a little off balance. And it was about possibly, you may have made a decision here for some of you, this is about exploring something really fun, lighthearted, but also, at the minimum, this is about taking action from your heart, allowing your heart to guide you to be the driving force behind what this is that you chose. For those of you, this has to do with a relationship, or just, again, someone important in your life. But it felt good. I want to say it felt good at the minimum, but then you have the Eight of Swords and you've got the Two of Swords on it. So like you're in your head, 'cause you're like, I don't know. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Should I? Like that was kind of the vibe here. Give me one more on this. There's something, maybe you're like, am I not seeing it? Should I see it? Okay. Seven of Wands, you were a little bit resistant, like fighting something. You felt it's just resistance is coming. There's resistance surfaced within you around this. Then we have the Knight of Coins. But you make some forward movement. Like I said, you still made some sort of forward movement despite your own. Okay. And then we have the Two of Cups. So you went for it. You moved towards whatever this is that is representing by the Two of Cups, whether this is a union of ideas, a union of an opportunity, a union with someone else. But something was kind of coming together and you slowly were like, let me explore this. Let me try walking down this path. But again, carefully, cautiously with that Knight of Coins, like not rushing anything. What else do we need to know about this Knight of Coins? Four of Cups in reverse. So this was about like, you didn't want to miss another opportunity. You're like, you know what? Let me explore. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to say no to everything. And then like, maybe I miss out on something good here. Like, what is this? Maybe I should try it. Like, I don't know what this represented to you, but it's got this energy of like, okay, like, let's try this. And there was definitely a fun, lighthearted spirit about it. And it opened your heart, or it opened your ability to kind of connect with a dream, your intuition, but your head got in the way. And again, that's why Mercury here is your challenge. You started overthinking something and it caused some kind of resistance in you, but you still proceeded. So, okay. So you're kind of in this like battle here, or signs. What's this Ace of Coins? Okay. The Nine of Swords in reverse. So really kind of like releasing any kind of anxiety or stress you have around this. If you've been losing any sleep, I don't know, but you got a new opportunity coming in here that relieves that for you. What's this? That's way too many cards. I'm not going to read 7 cards. This is I think this is my oldest tarot deck. Okay, you have anxiety and stress, but it's going to be relieved But your anxiety and stress is about the heartache that you've had in the past, or the pain that you've encountered by putting in effort to something and then not receiving something in return. Okay, whatever this represents to you. But I think you've got a new opportunity coming in here that's going to release that. Like, it's going to release the past narrative of that. However, the wheel is here in reverse. And I think it's like, I think you've got to overcome some kind of belief or pattern, or like the way you see things. What's this wheel in reverse? What's this wheel in reverse? Oh my gosh. Stop. Behave cards. The wheel in reverse is clarified by the wheel in reverse with the Temperance card in reverse. Okay. I think you've rushed into things in the past. Like, you've been super excited. You're like, yes. And then no, it doesn't really go to plan, or it doesn't manifest the way you thought it was going to be. And so I think you're kind of going into this with a slower course of action. Your pace is definitely tempered, but it doesn't necessarily mean, though, that you have to have all this resistance to exploring whatever this is. Like, it feels like there's an opportunity here for you. It really does, whatever this is. But in the past, it feels like you've been disappointed by getting too excited, and almost like it's like a balloon deflation. Tell me about the Devil. And I think you're going to be like really, okay. The Devil in reverse, clarified by the Sun, and Lovers in reverse. Okay. So for some of you, again, like, so I feel like this is about relationships. A lot of you, not all of you, but for the most part, this is a very strong relationship reading. Where you're kind of having to go through this death and rebirth process of how you see relationships, yourself in relationship, and again, all kinds of relationship, and how to learn how to lean in and trust, but also not like get ahead of yourself, right? So how do you find that balance? And I think in the past, there's been a lack of balance, and that's why everything kind of comes to a halt. But I think what you're doing here is you're looking at how you maybe also look at things through, instead of a rose-colored glass now, a rose-colored tint, glass, you now look through it almost like a gray doom gloom kind of tint. And you always see how everything's going to go wrong. And so there's something here, though, that feels very right about the thing that's coming up for you in January. So I would say it's time to really reevaluate and look at the truth of the matter and pull back the veil on whatever this is, so that you don't maybe miss out on a good opportunity here. And it does feel like it feels like this opportunity is already kind of in flow, but it doesn't feel like it's fully manifested as an opportunity yet. And you're going to see that in the first half of January. So what's this King of Coins in reverse? What's this King of Coins in reverse? Oh, wow. Okay, it's the Eight of Coins in reverse and the Queen of Coins in reverse. So I think in the past, you may have dealt with an energy that, again, was not someone who, or it's just the energy of actions not lining up with words. Someone you couldn't depend on, someone who, again, may say they'd be there, but in the end, they're not. All right. There's not a lot of security. There's not a lot of dependability there. And I think you're going to be realizing that you no longer are going to be putting energy into that, because it means you're not putting energy into yourself. That maybe you put more energy into things that really wouldn't support you. And you're looking to support yourself in new ways and find ways to put your energy into basically a bucket that doesn't have holes. And I think you're going to really pull away from this energy. I see you really kind of pulling away once and for all. And it's because you're choosing you. It's like you're not going to diminish you and how you are treated in your relationships or whatever this represents for you, this Two of Cups. So tell me about this Seven of Cups. Because I think this energy is tied to this past Tower in reverse, whatever this represented. There's something about it that's coming up and it kind of shook everything up and you're realizing, oh, this isn't where it's going to go. But it doesn't mean that's going to be the narrative for everything in your life. So tell me about the Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So there's something here that you're like, you know what? No more confusion. Okay. The veil's lifted. All illusions are punctured and burst. So you have the Ten of Swords in reverse and then the Knight of Coins. So I see, again, you're like more movement. So I feel like you're taking your time through something and you're assessing, but I think more of it's like an internal assessment of like really seeing where you might be getting in your own way of allowing something that could be beneficial to you, that might produce some sort of prosperity for you to come forward. And then you have this King of Cups. What's this King of Cups? What is this? What is this King of Cups? Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, you have the Emperor in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and then the Magician. I think you have to surrender, Earth signs. Like you can't try to control whatever this is. Whatever this King of Cups represents to you, you have to surrender and relinquish kind of control. Again, it's like how you believe or think or see things. You are going through a death and rebirth of your own mind, so to speak, your own self. Something is here. And when you kind of like stop trying to control everything, relinquish control, things just come together in a way that really represents a mature dream, a mature person who you can emotionally depend on, real love for some of you, long-term love, because this is like a committed, again, because you are committing to something, right? But overall, this is like something that's very mature intuitively. And it really finally comes together for you. But again, it comes together through having to kind of relinquish something. And I think because Mercury, again, it has to do with our beliefs, our ideas, maybe even communication blocks, something along those lines. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, or signs. Did that like resonate with any of you? Let me know. All right. Let me see here. "100% fireball, spot on, Kayla. You're welcome. You're welcome for the reading, Jahara. Let me know. And of course, if you're just here watching, hit the like button. Show me some love. Love up on the like button for me. Helps my channel. And we will head on to our final signs. Water. Water, you guys are next. Okay. I'm getting my timestamps in. Okay. So then when I'm done, I can just pop them in for you guys. Whew. Yes, Cheryl. Waves of emotion coming into the reading. All my water signs. My intense Scorpios. My sensitive Cancers. And my dreamy Pisceans. Oh, it woke something up in you, Celeste? Very cool. Okay. Michelle Murphy, hello. We are now on water. We are. Last sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's find out what's in store for you guys for the first half of January. First reading of 2024. How is the first 2 weeks of January going to treat my water signs? Hopefully really good. And I have yet to see a margarita appear on my desk. So, Erica, I cannot rig the cards for you. All right, let's see here. Hi, Jenny. What is in store for my water signs for the first half of January 2024? Actually, let's do that. All right, let's find out what is the main theme for water signs and what is the potential challenge. What is the main theme and what is the potential challenge? Hey, Steven. All right. What is the potential theme of water signs reading for the first half of January 2024? I don't know why, but there's something about the sound of 2024 that just sounds good. All right. Oh, okay. The theme of your reading is antimony, which is also known as the gray wolf in alchemy. Let's go there first before I show you what your other challenge is. Which I kind of feel like I like this reading. Yes. Okay. So antimony represents wildness, fierceness, hunger. Starts to feel very Scorpio already. In medieval times, antimony became known as the gray wolf of alchemy. This was due to the metalloid's unpredictable qualities and its ability to eat away at materials in the laboratory. Gold is one of the few materials to withstand contact with it. For these reasons, this card must be read with delicacy. On one hand, it represents the wild and free spirit that longs to express itself in the world. On the other hand, it represents a fierceness that can turn destructive or corrosive at the drop of a hat. The message here is clear. Channel the gray wolf's energy toward creativity. Challenge it to come out from the shadows and express itself. Embark on the creative project or adventure that's calling you rather than focusing on why you can't. Once you begin, don't quit. The gray wolf responds to respect, not repression. And that makes a lot of sense for what I'm seeing in your challenge here, water signs. It does feel like there's something that's you need to kind of feel like you need to say yes to, and there is some kind of energy that you need to go after it with. Set yourself free, but don't let like the destructive forces hold you back. Don't let them interfere with your process, because the The challenge for you is the alchemical wedding, okay, which is the ultimate union in alchemy, the alchemical wedding. So let me just kind of go to this card, which I opened up right to it here. Rituals, celebration, uniting. And I want to say celebration is really key to this card right now, is the energy that's actually more important than the actual uniting energy is what I'm feeling. It's like the challenge is like getting into this celebration mode or being celebratory of even all the little steps that you take. Like sometimes if there's something that you really need to attack, so to speak, or like move through, start, begin, allow your creative juices to start flowing. Sometimes we look at all, like you said, like looking at all the negatives, but we don't celebrate all the little successes that we may have along the way. And so I think it's really important to do that for yourself, or to at least recognize whatever this is that this antimony card represents for you. All hail the alchemical wedding. The laboratory morphs into a dreamlike dance floor, and all your allies, fellow alchemists, and ancestors are here to witness the celebration. What was once lost has been found. What was once denied has come fully into the alchemist's embrace. The work is often felt as serious and studious, but the alchemical wedding is a moment of levity and lightness. When this card arrives, it is of the utmost importance to mark the occasion. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Honor and acknowledge those who have helped you along the alchemical path. You have come so far. Energy radiates from the uniting of opposites and the redrawing of life's blueprint. The new form has arrived. The unknown has become known. You'll be back to your existential queries and tinkering away in no time. But for now, revel in the miracles. Okay, so I would say like definitely water signs. It feels like you've really got to maybe let fun in some capacity. In whatever area this is that you're trying to maybe progress in, start, again, just thinking of all the reasons why not, can really get in the way. But it does with the alchemical wedding here as your challenge. It tells me it's quite the possibility, but perhaps, channeling your energy just in the right direction is the most important thing. And I would say that there is some kind of hunger drive that's fueling this, that's coming up. Let's see where this is going, and we'll see what we need to know about the past. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Wands. Ooh. We have the Empress card. Coming into the current energies for my water signs. All right, we have the Queen of Coins in reverse. We have the Six of Swords. Oh, we have the Lovers card. How nice to get it when your challenge is the alchemical wedding. I like seeing that showing up, especially after the Six of Swords. Okay, and what do we have coming into the near future? Okay. All right. A little depressing here, but not really, because in a way it's good. Okay. You also have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and then the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I actually like this, believe it or not. Now your overall energy is the Page of Wands. And underneath that is the Palace of Cups, which represents your environment around you, is very supportive intuitively. This could represent like you've got a lot of guides, ancestors around helping you out that you can tap into. This could also represent just your actual physical environment. You may have a lot of emotional support, people just really having your back intuitively. I like it. Supporting your dreams. People are supporting your dreams. Your environment is supportive to your dreams. And you've got some good news coming in the first half of January. Something exciting. Something is exciting. So in your past, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Three of Wands, and then the Empress. So, look, what I see is you have this in the past, you had some idea or inspiration, I should say, maybe even a creative hit to start something. And I think you worked on it. I think you started to create and build and all of that. Working on exactly what it is that you want to bring towards you, right? The Three of Wands is about your ships coming in and really kind of looking at what is it that I want to pull towards me, manifest. And then you have the Empress here. And so I think you're like really thinking about your true desires, like what is truly aligned with you. For some of you, the Empress can also, this is about, because we've got the Lovers and the alchemical wedding here, I want to say for some of you, this might be about your person. For others of you, this is just about like your overall, like you as like really emerging as your most abundant self, like your highest potential. So I see like there was some work here, but with the Ace of Wands in reverse too, I don't feel like it was, fully getting off the ground. Like it moved into like Three of Wands, but there's something about it though that doesn't feel like it continued, or it may have gotten like a jolt of energy, but then like maybe it died out. I'm not sure. Now in your current energies, you have the Queen of Coins in reverse, the Six of Swords, and then the Lovers card. So, look, there's something about the way you're working with the Queen of Coins in reverse, the way you earn money, the way you apply yourself. For some of you too, this is about just taking care of yourself. If you haven't been taking care of your own needs, haven't been supporting yourself in the way that you should be, I see all of that kind of changing in the first half of January. You're going to shift the energies, and I see you kind of leaving a pattern behind, at the minimum, a pattern or some kind of energy that isn't really good for you. And you're going towards a newer destination, like a land that you're not familiar with. And I gotta say, it's bringing you towards the Lovers card. So this means like you're coming up, for some of you, this is about making a decision. Okay. It's about bringing something together. This could be about bringing two people together. This could be about bringing a business together or a job opportunity. But I just see that there's something that you may have really kind of looked at, like, oh, what could go wrong here? Is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? What if this? What if that? And then I see you kind of maybe getting over that and just putting in the effort and like let's just kind of go for this and see where this goes. Now in your future, you have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and then the Seven of Wands in reverse. So there's something about this that I feel like kind of freaks you out. I think, and when I say freak out, I should use that term loosely. There's something that causes you to want to retreat in the future. And it's because you're facing, like, I don't know, there's something about like something feels really difficult for you, like Ten of Wands. This could be something though that's come up overly, like in a while, like repeatedly, consistently, because it's a 10. So something that you're used to. I want to say though, there's something that you're not, like you're surrendering to, like you're not going to fight. And I don't know if it's this idea that it's got to be hard, that you're not, like you're finally starting, like, does it have to be hard? Like maybe I can have some fun with it. Maybe I can bring some levity into it. You know, maybe it's not as hard as I think it is. It's kind of what it feels like. You're going to realize. So you're saying, it feels like you're saying yes to this, and it feels like you're going to get some momentum. But then I think that you also like have to really kind of check in with yourself and look at the energies again, because there's something that's kind of coming up here where you're like, maybe I need to shift, you know, and start having a little more fun, a little bit more play, a little bit more excitement. I don't know, something like along those lines. So let's see where this is going. Hello, Anika. Thanks for joining us. Tell me about the Page of Wands for my water signs. Okay. You are going to get very good news about something you've been wanting to manifest, but it has not moved forward. So you have the Magician card and the Knight of Coins in reverse. So this is about something you've been trying to manifest or work on, apply yourself. You may even, like, again, the Magician, you might find that someone comes in to help you in the first half of January to get things moving so that they're not stagnant anymore. Like there's some kind of excitement or momentum or good news coming in here for you. And it's going to finally bring things together. So it's like that alchemical wedding. It's things are starting to come together here. What's this Ace of Wands in reverse? Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands in reverse clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Coins. So look, you definitely got some sort of inspiration, right? You're motivated to do something, begin something new, a creative endeavor of some sort. But, and this is something that would make you feel really good about yourself at minimum, right? The Nine of Coins here is like, this is about gaining your own success in your own right, you know, taking care of yourself, taking care of you. The problem is, though, is that the Two of Wands is here in reverse too, which is telling me that the path really wasn't clear to you. Like something about how you're going to move forward was not really clear. But you were still inspired, and I see like something happening here. And then we have the Three of Wands. What's this Three of Wands? Okay, the Star in reverse. You're really kind of looking at, what do I want? What do I not want? Like, is this really want to manifest? And also thinking about money with the Ace of Coins here in reverse. Like maybe you're thinking about making new ways of making money, earning money, or creating more security in your life, new levels of security. But also with the Star card here in reverse, this is telling me though that I don't feel like you felt very certain about this. Like you're like, is this my path? Is this not my path? What's this Empress card? What's this Empress card? Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. For some of you, like your abundance is somehow tied up in maybe being your own boss. And I just don't know if you felt comfortable with that with the Emperor in reverse. Maybe you are at a secure job and you're not willing to maybe go out on your own or change jobs. I don't know. Maybe it's changing bosses. This could also be about being just in the driver's seat of your life in some way and not really feeling secure about the direction you were going, but your focus is like on like your own abundant nature, like your potential, I want to say, your biggest potential. Then we have the Chariot in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Strength card. So I feel like you're pursuing this, but your path forward is not exactly clear. It feels like there's some challenges that you're facing or you have been facing, but with the Queen of Wands here, I do feel this is something very creative in nature for you. There's a creative element to this, or some kind of magnetism. And I see though with the Strength card is like, it's telling me that whatever this is that you're facing, you do have enough energy to do it. You need courage. You need courage to do this. And it requires actually courage. Tell me about the Queen of Coins in reverse coming into your current energies. I don't know if that was, I'm just going to throw that in. Tell me about the, oh, wow. My. Okay. You have the Six of Coins in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and then the Faith card upright. I think like this, like I said, this energy feels like you're really needing to think about new ways of supporting yourself, different ways of making money, creating that security. For some of you, again, it's about your own personal well-being, like actually tending to your own personal needs. And I see that you may have not been, things have not been shifting for you because you've been maybe not leaning into the calling and the faith that you should have in not just yourself, but the pursuit of your own destiny. And so because of that, you haven't really been seeing you receiving what it is that you want to receive. And there's something about here that you need to lean into the pursuit of your own destiny and having faith in yourself, faith in like the messages that you may have been receiving from like the universe, your guides, people you trust. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Okay, you have the Three of Cups in reverse. The Temperance in reverse. So look, you're kind of leaving behind something that involves, for some of you, it might be other people. But the Temperance card in reverse is saying that it wasn't very, I wonder if you're going to lose your patience with something. But you're moving away from something that wasn't balanced. And I want to say it didn't feel super fun anymore, or it lost its lightness, or if it had pluses, the pluses aren't as shiny as they used to be. Something lost its luster. But I see you moving on. So you're kind of like steering your ship in a different direction, or at least going towards something that's, again, different, newer for you. What's this, Lovers? It's going to feel a little foreign for you in some way. But there's also a sense of relief. It feels like you're going to have a sense of relief. What's this, Lovers? Clarified by the Lovers. Oh, double love action. And then you got your King of Coins. So I see you saying yes, like you're either moving into contract or uniting with some. There's this alchemical wedding is happening. You've just got to like get past some of the destructive forces that kind of hold you back. And I see you're saying yes to like a whole new level of security for yourself, finances, resources, dependability. There's definitely like this is about going to the top of something, right? And if this is someone, it represents someone very stable, very secure, very dependable, someone you can trust. Tell me more about the Lovers, please. Oh, the Tower in reverse. And for some reason, like this is about like you want to, again, it feels like you're wanting to get out of a shaky situation, something that you can't depend on, or you just don't know where it's leading you, and you're moving away from that, and you're like something's really coming together that's, again, it's very stable, it's not rocky ground, it's not gonna like shock you or surprise you, you know what you're getting. So I really like this for you, water signs. What's this Four of Swords though? Something else is coming up though in your future. So what's this Four of Swords? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Again, Seven of Wands in reverse. So you really need to lean into surrender, letting go, not resisting something. I think you, for some of you, you may even go into meditation. This is about you moving on, moving forward. And this is about your 10 of coins. Okay, so you have the 7 of swords in reverse, the 7 of wands in reverse, the 6 of swords upright, and the 10 of coins upright. So I see you like the 4 of swords. You're really, really having to go within. Okay. And you're having to really look at like, hey, what am I fighting? What am I resisting? And looking at like the new opportunities for your long-term abundance are going in a different direction than you've ever known. And you're going to have to lean into it. Again, it feels like you've got to allow your creative force to come forward. You've got to allow for that inner spirit of your own wolf to come forward, that hunger, and again, it's like you will get your celebration, but you got to kind of stick to it. And I do think you're going to get some good news about this in January. Tell me about this 10 of wands. So this is about a long, enduring obstacle or challenge that you've constantly been facing. What is this? The 5 of cups in reverse. And this is about always seeing the negative, always seeing what's going to go wrong. And I think you're going to be putting an end to this cycle. I think you're really going to stop looking at the glass half empty and start looking at it more half full when it comes to this thing that's newer for you in a different direction. Tell me more about this 10 of wands. Yeah, and the Sun card in reverse. So I also think you're going to be releasing some sort of lack of clarity, and also lack of optimism around this. So it feels like this burden. You're kind of looking at it, and you're like, there's something around here you're closing out around that, and I just see you like, okay. Maybe if I put in more energy, more optimism, and I fuel it with like through your creativity, like something, your spirit, your own fire, like something comes to life here. Tell me about the 7 of wands. Again, like there's a big theme of surrender and letting go. So I don't know what you've been resisting, but there's something that you're no longer resisting. You're releasing. What is this? 7 of wands in reverse. Okay, the 7 of coins. So you've been kind of holding back, maybe waiting on something, and something that you've been putting time and energy into, that you maybe haven't been fully like present with. You're now like creatively moving forward. There's some sort of excitement. There's like a go energy here, movement. It's fast. It's excited. It's passionate. It's alive. Like you feel the juices are flowing here. And it comes through you surrendering and no longer like waiting. It's like you're no longer in waiting mode. What else do we need to know about this 7 of wands? Oh, and there you are, all up in the top level, King of Cups, water signs. This is how you get to the top. This is how you become the best version of yourself. You're really kind of looking towards your big, big dreams. For some of you, this might mean a person who's very loving. But overall, like you're leaning into this, and I see that this could be also for some of you leaning into top levels of intuitive psychic ability, right? With the King of Cups. So whatever it is, though, you're moving like forward into it. You're excited. There's some sort of, the match has been struck and like the fire is burning. So, expect something exciting to happen or some kind of good news in the first half of January for you. And, it feels like something will come together for you. I just feels like, you got to stop looking at all the things that can go wrong and start putting your focus on all the good things and how things are going to work out, and also how you shift your own levels of optimism toward that. So water signs, that's my reading for you. So, yeah, how is that for my water signs? not bad readings for everyone tonight. I kind of like. Good way to start off 2024, I think. And of course, if you're still here and you haven't hit the like button, please do. And if you guys need your own personal readings, don't forget you can book with me in the link below. I love you guys. So how did that go for my water signs? Okay, Cheryl, on point, grateful. You're welcome, Jenny. No more hiding the heart. Yep. Oh, Kayla, I know. I can't wait to do our session together. I'm excited. Oh, thank you, Fifi and Kayla, Jenny. Awesome. Really well. Good. All right. So if you're curious to know what 2024 has in store for you, I still have that Astrological 2024 reading up that you can book with me. If you can't find it, just message me or book the soul alignment karmic release, and you can just let me know you want the 2024. What else? I think that's it. Oh yeah, keep your calendars open. January 6th, I've got a big event I'm going to be holding on there, and I'll probably be announcing that this Saturday. So I'll be sending out a newsletter. If you're not on my newsletter, you can join, link below. I'll also probably do a video for you guys on the weekend before the new year. Yeah, big things. I've got 2 big announcements for January. So I'm excited. And of course, if you're looking to find your tribe, come join us in Alchemy. We'd love to have you there. Those of you who really kind of stay active in the Discord, you really get the most out of it and start to form really good relationships with people and get really good insights and advice. So if you're in need of that, or you just need some support, Alchemy could be for you. All right, guys, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. I hope 2024 starts off with a bang of goodness for you. And I hope that in whatever way you're closing out 2023, that it did provide you with some sort of riches, whether it's for your soul, and strengthening the suit of armor that you need to go into 2024, whatever it was. I hope it's all good for you going forward. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have an incredible evening. And